Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to talk about programming hi-hats and making them interesting. And of course, that's a very subjective word, what is interesting, what isn't. I'll tell you what isn't. When you just have a sample that repeats and has no change, that can become predictable very fast, and it can become boring, and it could sound very static. So here's an instance. I took a sample from Gold Baby samples, which are great, by the way, and I dropped it on Sampler by Ableton. The way you do this is, well, let me do it real quick. You start a sample, and then you go to your samples, and then you drop the sample. Boom. And I'm just gonna program. Just like I don't know, a hi-hat part. First of all, check out what I have. I have what I have here. A kick drum. I have like a clap. Let me tweak this real quick, make it a little more. Okay, that's fine. I have some, what is this? Little hi-hat part. And I'm going to program a hi-hat here. This is I have a little massive bass line here. So something like this. One, two, three, four. There's another bass line that I programmed here. Check it out. Okay. So now I'm going to tweak this hi-hat so that it's not so static. And there's a ton of things that you can do. I'm going to focus only on a few. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the modulations, and I'm going to see what I can do with the LFO. And I don't want it to retrigger. What this means is basically every time the hi-hat plays, whatever's going on here starts from the beginning. So start. And I want it to just kind of keep moving. So I'm going to unclick this, and then I'm going to select one of these four. I'm just going to select the filter. I'm going to put it at 100%, so that's 24. And I'm just going to hear what that does to the hi-hat. So check it out. I'm hearing it there, see? I like that. Now I'm going to make it more subtle. I don't want it so obvious, but there's like a little change in there. So I'm going to do the same thing with the pitch all the way up. I actually kind of like that at 100, but I'm not, just for, to try it out, I'm going to do like just a little bit. That's cool. Let me try another LFO and select something like maybe sample offset. Let me see what I do with this. Retrigger off 100%. Slow it down. So basically here in the frequency, I get to select the speed of the LFO. I like that. That's basically kind of changing the start of the sample. Sometimes it gets shorter. Notice there? try something else with that same. Maybe let's change the LFO amount or LFO rate. Maybe let's tweak that a little bit. Anyway, so let's hear the sample, the hi-hat. I have it right here without any modulations, and just check out the difference. I'm gonna they're both gonna be on, and I'm just gonna. This one is without modulation, so check it out. There's an extra thing here. Here now with the modulation. Without. So basically I have the same loop going on, but it's never that repetitive, and that makes the track a lot more interesting. I mean, you could make stuff like that with, even with I don't know, your kick drum. Like, let's solo the kick drum for a second and try some. This is simpler on Ableton, and you can do something similar with it. So I'm gonna activate the LFO, deactivate retrigger, and then check it out. So only do a little bit of it. That cool? Check it out. Let's do it on the clap too. I have a clap on sampler, and I'm going to do a little bit of modulation. I don't know, maybe LFO2, where we can assign something. Pitch. I guess I could have done that here, but oh yeah, I like that. Maybe a little bit less, or a lot less. So that's it for today. I just wanted to show you guys some tricks on making your electronic tracks more interesting with LFOs, especially on the hi-hats. All right, see you guys later.